Well, with an abundance of fine talent filtering through the system, it's important to take every opportunity that's presented. Lucas Rando has certainly been doing that over the past 6 or 7 months. Caught up with Lucas to discuss his move to Lucky Lodge and also the successful season he's had so far. Well, Lucas, you've just come off the track after driving Mac Da Vinci in the third spot behind Typo and Max Delight, only beaten 1.5 metres. Improved performance and a tough performance.
Yeah, he absolutely savaged the line late, and it was good to see him show glimpses of his best there. He's an old stallion. He's probably taken a few runs to hit his condition back, but I was very, very happy with him then, and I'm extremely grateful for Scott McDonald and Peter Hansen for giving me the opportunity to drive a horse of his calibre.
Lucas, no doubt when you handed the colours back to Peter, he was delighted with the performance because his first 2 runs back, as you said, being an older horse now and a stallion, were a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, they probably were to the eye. His run last week was probably better than it read in a sense. His splits were still quite good and in lesser company, but the way the race was run tonight probably suited him a little bit, and they were very, very happy with him too, which is the main part.
After a flying start this season, Lucas, you've already driven 25 winners, exceeding last year already, and still a long way to go for this season.
Yeah, that's right. Obviously, the way the concession schemes developed at the moment really does play into the hands of the junior drivers, and as one of the more experienced 5-point claimers going around, I've been very, very lucky that the system's benefited me the opportunities that it has.
Lucas, you were picking up drives here, there and everywhere, but now you've got your feet firmly planted with Lucky Lodge. How did that all come about?
Yeah, I've been fortunate to join Robbie and Kerry's team, but my relationship with Chloe sort of allowed for that to happen. I was unemployed and I started seeing her, and then it started with 1 trip of a morning to 2 to 3, and before you knew it, I was there full time, and I'm very, very lucky to be in the position I am.
Well, it's certainly paying dividends, working with such a big team as well, and a nice mixture of young horses, pacers and the trotters.
Yeah, they've got a very, very different blend of horses there. There's plenty of variety, and they've got some exciting horses coming through as well.
Well, as I mentioned, 202 drives so far, Lucas, this season, 25 wins, 31 placings. Consistency is all important.
Yeah, that's right. But as I said before, it really is due to the concession scheme in my eyes, but I'm just trying to make the most of every opportunity I receive.
In fact, the Lucky Lodge team are going exceptionally well this season. Kerry's leading the way as far as the state premiership is concerned with 80 wins. Robbie's got 71 and 140 placings. Josh 70 and 148 placings. And Chloe putting in a very strong performance as well, 26 and 60 placings. We get back to that word, consistency.
Yeah, that's right. Obviously, working a team with such a high number, it allows for everyone to get their fair share of opportunity, and everyone's had quite a good season so far.
You've got some nice drives on Tuesday. They may not be ready, one of them in particular. The second event, you're driving Last Clansman, ended his previous preparation, Lucas, with 2 disappointing performances, 2 trials. The latter, he's won by 27 metres.
Yeah, he's a lovely horse. He's a pacing bred trotter. I'm pretty sure he's by Tintin in America. But he has the speed of a pacer, but he's the most lovely gaited trotter you'd ever find, and he's a horse I really, really have quite a lot of time for, and he's in a suitable enough race tomorrow on Tuesday.
You're drawn gate 2. How do you see your early chances there?
Yeah, obviously the draw gives us a few options, but being his first run back and just the way he races to my eye, probably just want to get him to the fence, whether that be crossing foot tapper or sitting behind it and just driving for his speed.
Chloe's driving Phoebe Majestic for the stable. She's joining gate 3. Phoebe's just lost away a bit too.
Yeah, she probably had, but her last run, as much as she galloped and had the trial in between runs, was actually really, really good. And she found the line, well, she was going to find the line especially well before she galloped again, but she's a nice enough horse in her own right.
Over to race 3 once again for the trotters. You're driving Aldebaran Jensen. Has been thereabouts his past couple, but the wide draw.
Yeah, the wide draw probably doesn't play into his favours. He's a horse that doesn't have a high change of speed. He's a bit of a grinder, so he's versatile in the way you can drive him in that sense, but he's racing well and it's an even enough field.
Kerry Ann's also got Tedesco in the event. Josh Geller to take the reins with a better draw, but he's certainly mixing his form as well.
Yeah, he's a quirky horse, Tedesco. He's honest as the day is long, but he isn't especially consistent in his gait. Some weeks he trots tremendous, other weeks he doesn't trot anywhere near as good, but he's a trier and I'm sure he'll be thereabouts just because of that.
Josh is going to have to beat his very best in race 5. Just rock and roll, needs to improve.
Yeah, I thought his run last week was actually really, really good. He went over the line hard held with Kerry driving him in pretty much the same field, and I actually thought he was one of our better chances on the day.
Well, we'll certainly take note of that one. Over to race 8, and Parallel's going exceptionally well. coming off a very strong win, and Kerry Ann found a needle-eye opening to score last week. He hit the line strongly.
Yeah, he savaged the line, and Kerry was at her best. And he's a horse that has a lovely change of speed. He's very one-dimensional in the way he races, but he's a very good trier, and he's honest as day is long.
Another good drive for Chloe. Interested to get your comments in the last. Barnstormer, the former Kiwi, trialled nicely, but his effort here last week went third, close up behind Vinky B. I thought was outstanding. He's got gate 1.
Yeah, he's a cool little horse, Barnstormer. His run last week was full of merit. He found the line well. He probably still might have even needed the run a touch, and nothing like race fitness. It should have brought him on a little bit more. He's got the inside draw and he's got a lot of gate speed, but he's probably more a sit sprinter than he is a leader, so she'll have plenty of options from the low draw.
What do you think's the best bet for Lucky Lodge?
I like Just Rock and Roll. I think he's a great chance.
Well, you're a very keen student of the form.
Yeah, that's probably, as much as I love driving, my true passion in life is form analysis, and I'd really love to one day progress into the media ranks doing something in that regard, and it's something I've always had a passion for from when I was 5 years old, and it's something I've really worked on to be able to say I'm comfortable doing it at the level I am now.
Well, Lucas, it's been a good start to the season. Continue the good work.
Thank you, I appreciate it.